Check. How's everybody doing tonight? Okay, thank you very much for coming. So we are the Baltimore Boom Bap Society, myself and DJ XXVIII, the two of us. We have a really wonderful show tonight, so I just want to start by telling you who is going to be performing. We have Matt Frizzell on guitar. We have Tiffany Defoe on saxophone. And we have Chuck, the Mad Ox, on beatbox. And DJ XXVIII and myself on turntables and electronics. And we also have a very, very special guest tonight by way of Philadelphia, the wonderful, inimitable Ursula Rucker. So we want to thank everybody for coming out. As many of you know, or perhaps all of you know, this is a very sad, a difficult time in Baltimore City due to the passing of sudden passing yesterday. And I know that there have been a number of events around the city tonight commemorating his life and his incredible contributions, not just to hip hop in the city, but to the city as a whole, and the tremendous work that he's done. And so I just wanted to tell you a story about it's actually something that he did to me once. And this story for me sort of sums up my feeling about I didn't know him as well as maybe some of you in the audience knew him, but I knew him fairly well and had worked with him on a couple of musical projects, and he performed with the Baltimore Boom Bap Society before. So about a year ago, contacted me about coming to my studio to record a song. And so I said, that would be awesome. And why don't you come over and we could talk about it. So he came over to the studio. Some of you in the audience have been to my studio before, and I have a dog that I'm very attached to. His name is Dexter. So came to the apartment. And I had forgotten to tell him that I had a dog. And so he came in through the door, and as soon as he came in and Dexter went to greet him, he was sort of looking at Dexter a little suspiciously, and so I said, is it okay that I have a dog? And he said, yeah, it's fine, it's just that I'm allergic, so as long as the dog doesn't touch my hands, I should be fine. So I said, okay, well, he's very well trained, so all you have to do is if he comes up to you, you just look at him in the face, and you take both of your hands, you make an X, and you go like this, and you say, out. Just go, out. So Dexter walks up to him, so looks at the dog and looks at Dexter and goes, out. So Dexter turns around. Great. So he did that a few times while he was there. We did the recording, sounded amazing, and left. So about 2 weeks later, I was driving up Charles Street, and I was actually stopped at the light at Charles and North Avenue, driving north. And Dexter was in the passenger seat. Windows were down, and I'm just, sitting at the light. And all of a sudden, I couldn't tell where it came from. I just heard somebody go, out. And I was like, what? There's someone in my car. So I look over, and directly next to me in the truck, leaning out of the window is going like this. And I just lost it, and he just gave me a wink and then took off up the street. And so that was about a year ago, and ever since then, every time I would see him, one of us, the first thing we would say was, out, and then we would just start laughing. The reason I told that story is because I saw this past Friday after Baltimore Indie Fest out on the street, walked up to him, said out to him, we both started laughing. And so just like, everybody here, it's just really hard to believe that, that was the last time that I was going to see him. So we want to continue to remember him and commemorate him going forward, but definitely we want to dedicate this show to himself. Yeah. So So without further ado, we're going to begin. So just keep in mind, everything that you hear at the Baltimore Blue BAP Society is completely improvised. None of this is rehearsed. We have no idea what we're going to play, but we hope you enjoy it. Thank you.